Right, come on, Zoltan. You're offended by my very existence.
What are you doing here?
Stretching my legs.
That's...
What's wrong?
Us!
You alright, Zoltan? Haven't started taking fist tech, have you?
Nah, I'm just allergic to bastards.
Spare me. What's going on?
What's going on? Kids are orphaned one day and killed the next. Your precious order is slaughtering women, children, civilians, everyone.
The elven civilians have returned a few blows.
Virtually all non-humans have taken up arms. Turns out they trapped healthy non-humans with sick humans in old Vizima to finish us with the plague.
Have proof?
Yes! Allergy's still bothering me. Here's what Shani said. Zoltan, how can a witcher be so stupid? Those murdering knights could have spared the civilians.
Yada, yada, yada.
Geralt.
Go away, you're aggravating my allergy.
Okay, Geralt, you're not exactly... yes, exactly. Make sure the Order aren't killing civilians. Geralt, you could be slightly more helpful. I know you're not the most diplomatic out of everyone. You could be less offensive. I think they're planning on attacking me. He's your friend. Admittedly, he's not being the most friendly. How does he know I sided with the Order back at the village? And I assume that means that I've now just sided with the Order.
Damn the bastards!
How many commando leaders do you need? No, it doesn't. I'm not very good at combat in any game, really, I don't think. I'm now a massive target, I think. Oh, there's one here. Okay, I can get the sign up. Oh, okay, probably because I've got no endurance there. I'm not going to loot them. I mean, in theory, I could. And I don't think the game would penalise me for it, but I don't like fighting them. I think they might actually just be coming out.
Fight, you oaf!
Star rises.
Oh, I thought more of you were around, but I'd actually hit. Oops, too fast. Stop it! Behave, dragster. Too much. Okay, now I'm being attacked from behind. It would be nice to be informed of this. That was probably a really cool animation that I didn't look at. I'm about to die, because I'm in the middle of a fight, and now I can't run away. Oh, and everyone's dead. Okay, when did I last save? I should have quick saved. I'm the worst at this game. Every game, for that matter. Oh, there we go, I'm dead. Am I meant to just rush to the gate? Okay. Oh. Oh, come on, game. I can understand not having one after every conversation, but at least give me one when I move back to Vizima. Right, who am I talking to? So I haven't spoken to anyone. Sorry about this, everyone. Oh, and it's still... No, stop tracking. Stop it. Stop it. I know where I'm going. It might be that I meant to rush forward and just get into Old Vizima. But it seems odd as to why they're preventing one person getting through. Because that means they're expending a lot of effort in trying to keep one person from getting in, so that you don't have to spend a lot of effort dealing with them inside. Should I speak to you again? I don't think there's any major choices going on. Just like yes, the Order being very silly with what they're doing with you and something. Complaints, letter from Siegfried, blah 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 blah. Right. I got a quest from you by picking the Berengar option.
Geralt?
So I shall pick it.
Berengar.
Clues?
We haven't...
He
Yes,
feared
the-
not
You're raped.
and walked...
Let's go.
Yes. Yes.
Geralt?
This is bad.
What happened?
Alvin,
We need to get
Vizima.
after you.
Head back to Vizima. Can I skip this? Good. Right. We're back in Vizima. I don't think anyone has actually had anything... Oh, no. Right, skip.
God,
You should be used...
we should never...
Luckily,
No, so
Old Vizima.
probably the-
We need to...
Geralt?
Right. What did I do? I threw in things I could sell. And various alcohols. I don't think there's another merchant, he said. Actually, if I'm not looting these guys, I may as well actually grab everything just in case there's a merchant. I'm not going to grab everything. I'm actually going to invoke fear. That could be useful just to make the run through. I should probably actually I could use that as well. Remembering to use stuff? What madness is this? F5. Right. Saved. Don't really need to talk to anyone. So I'll just go up and have the fight.
I knew you'd be back sooner or later. You missed a lot.
Greetings, Vincent. Why are you here?
I'm responsible for King Radovid's safety while he's in Temeria. We'd be deep in it if anything would have happened to him.
Has Foltest returned?
Yes, he's in Old Vizima. Knowing whose orders we're following really boosted morale.
I need to get into Old Vizima. I stand a chance of getting in alone, but not with... Do you follow?
What's going on?
I have a job for you, Dandelion.
Why
I
do
should actually
it's
just
true.
skip- Let's just skip
Something
this,
must be
actually.
done
Right,
about
Sultan, you're going to be obnoxious to me. Get over with it. Right, yes, I'm aware. Grumpy, grumpy, grumpy.
What are you?
Stretch. What's wrong?
Ah,
You alright? Spare.
What's the
Elven
You're
parts have
really...
So,
Yada.
go out.
Yeah, neither of them are particularly sensible with their choices. Didn't mean to do that. Run!
Do not fear death.
No, I'm just gonna run. See if I can... Does this work? No. Okay. I'm gonna run back to the safety of other people. No, I'm not. I lied. What's that?
Come here.
Stop it. Leave me alone. Can I now get out now? Go through. So is it like... So, This fight was not as bad as the last one. I'm wondering why. Oh, hello! I assume because I'd got rid of everyone before the next load had spawned. By running up there. Ooh, it's snowing. That might be Ash. Ooh, chapter 5.
Gracious sire, this is madness. You should not expose yourself to such danger. Wait here and allow me to summon a stronger force.
Nonsense, Velerad. This is my city, the capital of my kingdom. Damn it, I rule this land, and I refuse to creep around its corners.
Gracious sire!
Silence! You know you might as well wipe your ass with those intelligence reports. I want to see it with my own eyes.
Non-humans attacking! Protect the king!
For freedom! Kill the war!
Behind you by your own guts, human!
It's the Grand Master. We're saved.
You must have levels in Eldritch Knight. The arcane penalty on that armor must be terrible.
You return, sire. I trust you are not too late. Your kingdom is in need.
You should know kings are never late, Jacques.
Sire, flames engulf half the city, and the blood of your subjects fills the gutters. This is no time for word games. You must act.
What do you propose?
Allow me to command your army, and the freedom to do as I see fit.
Whoa!
Never. Over my dead body.
It was close this time. Next time, I might arrive too late to help.
I've seen enough. Velerad, back to the castle.
That's a protection racket.
What is he doing here?
He dropped in. He seems to have a talent for that. What shall I do with him?
He'll come with us. I have a matter to discuss with him. Witcher of Rivia.
I have a name.
Sire, I am honored.
As I'm sure you surmised, I have not summoned you here out of whim. A serious matter weighs upon us. A curse binds my daughter. I want you to remove it.
Haven't I already done
I have
that
gathered
once?
all who might offer aid. DeWitt has been the princess's adjutant for the past half-year. Velerad has known Ada since her childhood. And Triss Merigold is here for her extensive knowledge of magic and female intuition. Consult them and think upon this matter. We shall speak about it again soon.
As you wish, Your Highness.
In the meantime, equally urgent issues demand our attention.
I'm listening, sire.
Witcher, imagine returning home from an excursion against a monster, a Kikimor for instance, only to discover your home a whorehouse.
Your Highness.
I'm not finished. Those you left in charge failed you. A traitor threatens to oust you from the home of your ancestors. Wouldn't you be angered? Would you not elect to shed more blood?
Absolutely, sire. The non-humans must pay. With your backing, the Order...
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the knights have forgotten their place. They've developed a taste for power and want more. That is not something I can allow.
You stood by while the Order's power increased. Perhaps you should negotiate with the Grand Master.
And perhaps I should behead the Grand Master and his underlings. That would solve the problem. Sadly, it's not that simple.
I'm certain you're right, sire.
I must attend to some urgent matters. Speak with these excellent minds. Gain their insight. And don't forget my daughter, Witcher. I'm counting on you.
I won't forget.
My servant will summon you when I have more time.
So it seems like us making a small-scale decision is actually assumed to have much bigger implications. The game is expecting us to think that are small-scale choices, which is what they've all been. I'm going to help in this small situation. The small scale. Shut up, you. The small-scale situation is actually now. Actually, no. You have this bigger, overarching thing. I do find it interesting what the king said, which was we have Count de Wet, who is Princess's adjutant, so has known her recently. Velerad, who is known as for the longest time since birth, and Triss, who is our expert on magic and women. Probably. Velerad, I've just come from down. Okay. Velerad, I need to talk to you.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Velerad.
I saw you speaking with the king. I gather it was unpleasant.
It could be worse.
Geralt.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velerad? The king looked irate.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velerad? The king looked irate.
At me?
I'd watch what I say if I were you.
I've served Temeria all my life. If they condemn me, I'll hold my head high as I walk to the gallows.
Yeah, so I assume that's the fact that the Order have been just left alone to gain more and more power while Foltest's been away. I think Velerad did kind of back down, but he's not a soldier, so... the king told me about Ada.
The king told me about Ada.
Dreadful, you warned us it might return. Can you break the spell a second time?
So she's a Striga again? Okay. We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
Certainly. You stayed from dusk till dawn in the old manor house where the Striga had her sarcophagus. Kept half the city awake with the noise you made. We went to the manor at dawn and saw the two of you lying on the floor by the sarcophagus in a pool of blood. You were barely breathing, but the princess was cured. With the traitor Ostrid dead, the king was overjoyed.
I want to ask both of these. That's probably more important. That's me as a player probably asking. I assume Geralt would know the answer to that. Many victims this time round.
Many victims this time round?
I don't know. These days, the corpses lie thicker than flies on a pile of manure.
Know where the Striga sleeps in daytime?
No, but she's been seen in Old Vizima. She may hunt there.
Removing the princess's curse will be risky.
True, but the king has ways of encouraging you to do it.
We'll see.
Do what you will, but remember, Foltest loves his daughter very much.
I know.
Geralt.
Oh, I can't even ask that one now. Maybe it was an either or. Or maybe it was if you pick the other one, that gives you a bit more information. Oh well.
Farewell.
Right, so we'll go and talk to... Three sleeps in daytime, but apparently she has been seen in Old Vizima. Antoinette, please tell me that you don't have a name like Marie as well.
Wish on a star? A witcher? In my native Beauclair in the Duchy of Toussaint? A witcher once spent an entire holiday feast dancing with a sorceress.
Not I, milady. I dance rather poorly.
Do all witchers have white hair?
Nope.
No, milady. I am alone in that.
Perhaps I am confused. Regardless, I do have a certain matter for you.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My three cousins recently fled the city due to some unfortunate coincidences.
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
Of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
I have little desire to meddle in political affairs. Yeah, it's not to help them, to alleviate their situation. Or should I just... That's the thing, is I don't need the money. At the moment. I don't know if I've got anything, if there's anything to spend the money on. A little desire to meddle in political matters, which is true. Yeah.
Milady, I have little desire to meddle in political affairs.
Yes. Right. Count Duet. Count Duet.
Witcher?
Count.
No titles, please. Let us bury past misunderstandings in the name of a greater cause.
So be it.
Geralt?
What, you mean like trying to kill Tala? Don't you fear the king's anger, Duet?
Don't you fear the king's anger, Duet?
Wherever did you get that idea, Witcher?
Foltest looked pretty pissed. He said something about bloodshed.
Obviously, he spoke of the blood of traitors and non-humans. He might finally dispose of that failure Velerad.
It's quite interesting to just thinking about just seeing the differences. Velerad is like, he's the king. It's his choice. If he chooses to kill me, I will walk with pride of how much I have served. And he is like, oh, it doesn't mean me. I am the greatest. I don't like you.